filmed with 3 iPhones.
Yeah.
That's insane. The whole movie with 3 iPhones.
Hi.
We're live now.
Oh,
A
hi.
word?
All right.
Dope.
Like, don't even say shit. Just be like, live.
Live.
Be like,
But
we're
Why do
live.
I need to tell you?
Be like, I'm too
Like, if I'm
ruins
scratching my
it
nose
all.
or scratching my ass, like, you know, like, I want you to at least say, like,
That's fine.
That would take up a lot of stream. Anyway. Need that break a little lower? Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Hi.
It is.
Look at that. We got the gang back together. Yay.
how you feeling this week? Well, besides the fact that you fucked up your leg on the train.
I didn't mess up. There was a misstep. There was a gap. Please be careful with the, Borough Hall 2 and 3 line, because I made a back step to get off the train to let somebody out, and my leg went in between the space between the train and the platform. You know, I got up real quick like Thor did in Ragnarok. Like, I didn't get hit.
Why do I need to tell you?
But, like,
It ruined it.
back together here or some other place.
How you feeling this
platforms
week?
and stuff. Please be careful.
Well, besides the fact that you fucked up your leg on the
The guy was so scared he didn't want to get off the train. He just looked at me like,
out and my leg went in between the space between the train and the platform.
I was like, I almost lost my
You
leg.
know, I got a
Get out.
store
You
did
need
Ragnarok.
somebody.
Like, I didn't get
Don't
hit.
want somebody. Why do I need to tell you? Like all over. It ruined it.
Together.
You need like Sex in the City. You're
How you
fucking
feeling?
on the side of the road. You can go to your
Well,
doctor.
besides the fact that you fucked up your leg on the
The guy was so scared he didn't want to get off the train. He just looked at me
I
like,
do out and my leg went in between the space between the train and the platform. You know, I got a store did Ragnarok. Like, I didn't get
Don't
hit.
want somebody. Why do I need to tell you? Like all over. It ruined it. You need like Sex in the City.
How you
On the
feeling?
side of the road. You can go to your
Well,
doctor.
besides the fact that you fucked up your leg on the
the guy was so scared he didn't want to get off the train. He just looked at me
I do
like,
out and my leg went in between the space between the train and the platform. You know, I got a store did Ragnarok. Like, I didn't get hit.
Somebody. Why do I need to tell you? Like all over. It ruined it. You need like Sex in the City.
How you feeling?
On the side of the road. You can go to your
Well,
doctor.
besides the fact that you fucked up your leg on the
the guy was so scared he didn't want to get off the train. He just looked at me
I do out and my leg went in between the space between the train and the platform. You know, I got a store did Ragnarok. Like, I didn't get hit.
Somebody. Why do I need to tell you? Like all over. It ruined it. Like Sex in the City.
How you feeling?
You can go to your doctor.
Besides the fact that you fucked up your leg on the
The guy was so scared he didn't want to get off the train. He just looked at me like,
I need Oh my God!
cream.
Yeah!
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I,
yeah.
You're like, you got that
Mainline
you got that
caffeine
crack?
and
cream.
Yeah!
oh yeah, yeah.
And I,
You're like, you got that
Mainline
you got that
caffeine
crack?
and
Sort of like,
Yeah!
oh yeah, yeah.
and I,
Mainline caffeine and
sort of like.
He's like me. He's like fresh and cool.
Yeah, I've been on this shit since like day one. That doesn't sound right, yo. But
Like me. Get back that one up.
don't tell me the term. So yeah, so I've been following everything. I'm really happy that you're actually doing it. If you have a chance.
Like me. Get back that one up.
Don't tell me the term.
I did it because I was just like, for shame.
I'm sorry. Look, what I did bring was like, alright, I gotta come to a hobby shop. I haggle people all the time. It's like, I go, look guys, you need to go to your local hobby shops and buy. I'm not gonna walk you to a hobby shop.
For shame.
One, it's hard not to, and two, I would be a hypocrite if I didn't. I go, look, now walk out and go to your local hobby shop. So, you know,
It's hard to walk in and be like,
I know, it's
I'm
like,
like doing the Tyrone.
why do I have so many problems?
I'm like looking around like my apartment these days. I'm like, I could probably start my own hobby shop, but I'm a little too cheap to give away anything. I think I get like a message for at least 10 to 15 people. Hey man, you want to send me something free? I'm like, no, but thank you for the message.
But thanks for thinking I would send you something.
I'm like, I'm drawing a picture for somebody, and it's like, it isn't good enough.
Yeah, and like for me,
I know.
I'm hiding all my stuff with
have you had anybody like ask you to build anything for them?
Yeah, I had one guy ask me for a ridiculous commission where, like, for most people, commission work is so something like, it's pretty expensive to do commission work.
Next thing you know, you've got a
Yeah, mine was being
butt
almost
on
like
there,
$1,500.
copies of it. Not that I would do
Yeah,
that,
you
but
wanted
my friends
every
would.
single P Bandai. Wanted every single P Bandai Masquerade. Every P Bandai Masquerade Endless version. And he wanted me to add on to it. And then he wanted me to paint the entire kit. I was like, dude, I'll do it. That's not a problem. But understand that.
Your bill is $47,000.
Yeah, I said to him, and I was giving him a deal. I go, dude, I'm going to charge you like $850 per kit.
Oh, that's a steal.
I know, that's a steal for you, but he wanted like $5, so I was like $1,500 altogether for everything.
That's a steal on a steal.
Yeah, I don't see, like, for me, I enjoy building it. If I can do it for you, I'm not going to rip you off of it.
Well,
Yeah,
no.
And the guy goes, he's like, that's way too much. I know, that's a steal for you, but you want a great deal for what you want to do. So I was like, all right.
It only takes like one person to think what you include. I mean, you don't want to be nitpicky or anything. And you love doing the work, and you want people to enjoy it. But at the same time, you don't want to get taken advantage of either.
And my whole thing with it is that I really do commission work. I have like offers, but I have set rates that I do for it because it's not. If I'm doing my own work or my channel, on top of also trying to create a piece for somebody. Exactly. So if I have to realize that, or people have to realize, when you ask any sort of builder to do something like this, we're all trying to build our profile, and I have a very different sort of profile from a lot of other gunful builders. So my creative process comes from.
Everything alright?
Yeah, sounds going weird.
Sound going away?
No, it's just acting weird. It's being all crackly and stuff. I don't know what's going on exactly. I don't think it has to do with the anime.
So my creative process comes. Yeah. So it's like.
Everything alright? Should everybody?
Yeah, sounds going weird.
Sound going away?
No, it's just acting weird. It's being all crackly and stuff. I don't know what's going on exactly. I don't think it has to do with the anime.
It's like four.
Everything alright? Should everybody?
Yeah.
I need to get that in my wallet.
They have it on your better. So it doesn't saw.
Wow, I needed this for a lot of kids.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I know.
So, as you were saying about the commission work and everything.
Yeah. So, for me, I'm not just doing builds on my page. So when I'm doing most of my stuff, I try to take it in more of a creative stride than just building a kit on my page. So other pages that do that, and it's cool. It's great that somebody do it, but I'd rather take a personal approach to Wake Gun Close Build, because not only do I feel people have me on my page sort of kits themselves, but they have some sort of like feeling of my life as well too. So it's a great way to bring in that true influencer feeling to gunplay while also building.
No, I mean that's a great thing, and you know, like a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people just starting out with gunplay, they don't understand the energy that you put in just to one kid. Yeah. A lot of people actually just ask me to sell the transformer. That's over. Yeah. I was like, no.
And that's
you understand how much energy I was.
Yeah, it's like it's a part of you once you do it. And for me personally, when I started when you go into doing all this stuff, the biggest thing that you need to do is every piece that you put out of the make sure that that piece is a separate, it's a in and of itself.
Take the care to go through it.
Exactly. It should 100%. So every piece, honestly, that I will clip out of a runner, depending on how big it is, depending on how hard it is to build the actual separate.
That's what she said.
But I take each piece as a kit in and of itself. Honestly, that kit or that piece is a separate. It's a flip something off, but 5 to 10 minutes on a single piece. Because when I put that together, I want it perfect, and I just don't like having any little separate. It's crazy. I'll put I'll take some cement and put it so I can melt the plastic, shave it down again. Wow. So I get very, I get very into it because
I'm not that level yet.
Is it separate? No, everybody says, I get like a lot of messages like that as well too, where it's like, oh man, like I wish I was as good as you, I wish I could do building like that. They're much better builders than I am. He's better than me.
That group that he did, the one when we went on the show with Fandom,
yeah.
You're talking about like Garrett Dogger?
Garrett Dogger, that's
like that.
Yeah, that was
absolutely amazing.
Sorry. Thank you.
I got my DJ.
Yeah, just makes it sound over here while you guys are like trying to talk. Thank you for showing all that. Thank you.
Always,
just makes it sound over here while you guys are like trying to talk. Thank you for showing all that.
Even if I screw up a kid, you know, alright, cool, now you know what not to do next time. Because, you know,
it's a learning experience.
It's a learning experience. I also get the fact that not everybody has the money to screw up kids. They're afraid to do it. But, you know, that's why there are SD kids. That's why you can go out and buy a $5 kit that, you know, stab a hole through it to try to do battle damage. I know that I can't stab all the way through this. That's why there are stuff when that's why you can videos of I would take these really cheap, even the no-grade kits, even cheaper than S, but they still have the foundation of a master grade or high grade. And you go into it and say, all right, I can go and put this together and say, all right, that's how I can do this thin cement. And I'm okay with ruining this $5 piece of crap kit because it sucks already.
Yeah.
And I would have had to put so much more work into it. So we would move on to the bigger ones and you get more comfortable with things like that. And that's great for that. And that's why when I tell people, when people ask, they're like, oh, how do I get better? Buy a cheap kit. Don't be afraid to do it. And I would have destroyed a kit.
I try to tell people to start with the Jimmy.
Yeah.
Because it's a basic form. Not that difficult, not that hard. Your mom, you got your mom.
My mother. No.
No, not as it was one of the
Granddaddy.
Yeah.
And she did it before I did.
So the GM I definitely suggest as a first kit.
You got your mom.
One, if you don't like that kit, you might not like everything about Gunpla, but you take that original kit, and if you can build that, exactly.
She loved it.
Yeah.
I was like, guess what? You got another kit. She has another kit now, which I'm gonna harass her. She's like 72.
But that's perfect. No, and it's funny because I'm trying to like figure out to do like some sort of like non-profit work for a lot of different stuff through the page.
I was like,
and it's kind of, I'm trying to figure out, it's working.
which I'm gonna harass her. She's like 72.
We'd be happy to promote that, you know, like not for nothing. We'd be happy to promote anything. Like we were actually sending out money to Florida when there's the hurricane.
Yeah.
You know,
And that was the thing. Like for me, I think it's a shame to have. I'm gonna pat myself on the back to have 16,000 people on an Instagram account and not do any sort of good with it as well too. So it's like one. My whole goal is to build Gunpla to make it popular mainstream, which we're getting along with it right now. We have a bait collab. We have the what is it, the master one? What is that new? But guys, we have $1,000 Phoenix kit. Have you guys
that
seen
shit.
this?
That
Mastermind. Mastermind is what it's called.
Yo, it's $1,000 kit.
1,000, and they have a $7,000 off. The super big one.
I'm sorry.
What about the dude that
I'm
the
sorry.
$2,000
That's crazy.
That's as tall as me, 6 feet tall.
What?
No, but that's the $7,000 one. The Mastermind did.
Yeah, there's a you can actually move the arm like.
What?
And it lights up too. What about the dude?
So I would pay.
That's crazy.
So if I had money to pay $2,000 for that, I would buy that kit because that's worth it. There's no way in hell
you can actually move the arm like
for a Zaku Master. One Mastermind. It's a great brand. So
You're better off having company cosplay. Yo, you're just gonna be my cosplay for the day. You know, stay in the corner.
I'd be like, look, I'll shout out your page, dress up as Zaku, just sit in my corner, don't say a word.
Yeah.
Just move around.
Exactly.
Like, yo, did that guy move in the back? Be like, you're like mannequin guy from
You guys see the YouTube video of the girl who dressed up as a teddy bear? And that was.
What about the dude that dressed up like a teddy bear when he didn't hide anything? And then all of a sudden
you're like mannequin guy.
he got up and she runs out of the house like a bashing.
I would too.
I'm
like, I'm sorry,
that
I'm
one,
sorry.
but the one with the little kid who starts crying. He's like,
Oh, what about the one with the midgets? There was a whole bunch of one, like there was like a Chucky doll, and they were dressed up like Chucky dolls, and they're just standing there like this, and all of a sudden the people come by and they break the glass down, and they like
No, that's too elaborate.
my thing
Somebody
about
will
like
get hurt.
that shit was funny.
that's my thing. Like, I kind of want to be in one of those scenarios, but I also don't want to be in one of those scenarios. And the reason why,
Break the glass down.
but I want to see the nature of myself. Would I run or would I
I'm sorry, but the best one ever. The guy who dressed up as a velociraptor, and it's like,
when he runs,
and you see people running down the hallway, and the person coming this way is going, what the hell? The velociraptor, they're like,
I love those videos.
They're evil.
Yo, the one with the stormtroopers.
Oh, with the where he comes around, where he's got like Darth Vader coming down and they're chasing him.
Yo, this dude was like,
Spain or something.
I love those videos.
He's like, no, man.
Aren't they the same guys who did the
With the where he comes around, where he's got like the might be.
Yeah.
These guys are. They got
I
stabbed.
love those videos. No, it was the white boy. It was the black guy.
No. So they got stabbed too, but the guys with the where he comes around, where he's got like Darth Vader from Australia.
Oh shit.
Somebody
You don't
pulled out a
play.
knife and stabbed him. I'm like,
That's not a knife.
you know, it is not.
You need to know where he fucks around and where he
Those guys who are going around might be.
Yeah.
These guys are. I'm like,
You're asking.
Yeah.
That's a death. You want to die.
exactly.
This isn't a prank. You want to die.
This is like you need a
Alright,
waiver.
oh, you thought that shit was funny, right? Yeah, this is funny too.
I'm sorry there's a white guy here, but it's like that, those white people that go, hey, I'm gonna go swim with the sharks.
No, I know all about white people. And so with sharks.
That's fun. I like a little bit of danger in my life, but I'm not. There's more.
You guys are fucking Jack Cousteau.
No. Let me put it this way. I think it's more dangerous to go down to like the worst part of the Bronx and deal with that shit rather than swimming with some sharks, man.
You have a chance of coming back.
You know you're gonna die from that.
Those white people that go,
The sound is off. Like, we're so out of sync. I'm gonna have, well, no, it's the audio track is now out of sync with the video feed. Seconds or something. I'm gonna restart it. I told everybody in the chat we're gonna restart it.
Sorry.
34 part B.
You mean like the Voltron team?
Not see those old.
Yo,
Come here. Come here.
I'm building all the time.
I'm gonna have, well, no, it's the audio track.
I actually watched while I'm building.
So my thing that I watched out. But I like haven't gotten around to watching it.
I mean, it's. You know what? I was sick last week, and
I haven't gotten around to watching it.
Cloverfield
Okay,
Lane.
I was about to say, do not watch the Cloverfield Paradox.
What? I thought it was okay.
Do not. I didn't think it was good. So here's my thing about the movie is that I don't think it was an actual Cloverfield movie. I think they just tagged. I haven't gotten around to watching it yet. And that one scene that they had.
I mean, it's.
Oh, now it's Cloverfield.
You know what?
Yeah, they're
I
kind
was
of like
sick.
trying to like work away because they did Cloverfield.
And-
It was really cool.
I haven't gotten around to
Cloverfield Lane, but it wasn't a Cloverfield
Cloverfield
movie.
Lane.
I was about to say, do not watch the Cloverfield Paradox.
What? I thought it was
I was
okay.
like,
But that
did
one
that
was
just happen?
between the 10 Clover Lane and here's my thing about the movie is that I don't think it was an actual Cloverfield movie. That's my issue. I think they just tagged. I haven't gotten around to watching it yet. And that one scene that they had.
I mean, it's.
Oh, now it's Cloverfield.
You know what?
Yeah,
I
they're
was
kind of like
sick.
trying to like work away because they did Cloverfield. It was really cool.
I haven't gotten around to
But it wasn't a Cloverfield.
Cloverfield Lane.
I was about to say, do not watch the Cloverfield Paradox.
I was like,
But that
did that just happen?
between the 10
Sounds
Clover
fine.
Lane. So here's my thing about the movie is that I don't think it was an actual Cloverfield.
I build models.
I haven't gotten around to and that one scene that they had.
Now it's
Cloverfield.
You know what?
Yeah, they're kind of like trying to like work away because they did Cloverfield. It was really cool. But it wasn't a
Cloverfield Lane.
I was about to say, do not watch the Cloverfield Paradox.
I was like,
But that between the 10 Clover Lane.
Yeah,
Here's my thing about the movie is that I don't think it was an actual Cloverfield.
I build models.
And that one scene that they had. Now it's Cloverfield.
Yeah, they're kind of like work away because they did Cloverfield.
But it wasn't a Cloverfield Lane. I was about to say, do not watch the Cloverfield Paradox. But that between the 10 Clover Lane. Here's my thing about the movie is that I don't think it was an actual
Kind of like work away because they did Cloverfield.
But it wasn't a Cloverfield Lane. I was
Positive criticism, and you're a dick.
And this person was just being a dick.
Like, the dick level is 9,000.
But it went even further apart from that because it got worse. It actually got worse because this guy took it upon himself to now DM me a picture of the actual shining Gundam's head and goes in the comment and goes, well, as you can see, it's not gold here. It's really hard sometimes when people message me. Like, and I have to be really nice because I'm not trying to be mean to people. So I feel I would have lost. Like, I've got so hang on Instagram. So like great. Yeah, usually it's the opposite, right? Yeah, usually it's the opposite. But like for me, like it's not really hot-headed. When I posted on my story too, and like this guy, he's like, see, it should be yellow. I go, well, it's up to my prerogative of me painting my build, but if you don't like it, you should go unsubscribe. And I had something around that. I posted great. So I go, well, if you don't like my comment, just delete it. I'm like, dude, we're not even getting to that point.
Like, I know what you mean though, but ever since like I really started posting on my Twitter, you really have to like,
and like this guy, he's like, see, it should be yellow. I go,
I know what I mean. But just you can't hear the way I'm pronouncing or saying things. You don't know if I'm joking or don't put anything else unless you're kind of like and then you like have to, because I had to do that and it's like you know, first off, what? Have to look at here, you know. But you have to, you have to be the. I know what I mean.
It's a high pitch.
But you can't hear the way
What the fuck is going on? It's like I have a security connection.
You don't know.
What's the funniest thing though is that I have to, what got me really calm about answering questions like that is that a lot of the followers that I have speak in broken English just because they're from other countries. English is their first language.
You get out the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, Michael showed me that. It was awesome.
We gotta redo that. Yeah, so like the first time that really happened was we were talking to somebody and he said something wrong and I was like, what the hell are you talking about, man? And I like had to step back. I was like, wait, isn't his first language? And he's just trying to say it in a different way. So I truly read every comment that people put on my picture.
What kind of way are you coming at me?
Yeah, like I've been like getting like more Japanese builders like following me now. Oh my god, that's so cool. I get like a lot of Japanese Korean builders and the like comments in Japanese and Korean like actual characters. And I just like no clue what they're saying, so I just put like a bunch of smiles at the end of it.
They could be telling you like,
go fuck yourself. Like somebody exactly like go fuck yourself, your builds suck, you're the worst person in the world, and I'm just sitting there like so I really hope that like whatever's happening, I hope they're saying nice things on my post because
I like you.
Yeah, like and I just like no, so it doesn't translate. So it doesn't translate the comments the captions. So if they can translate comments like Instagram, if you're watching this, I really
we really need that, like ASAP.
Yeah, I have Google Translate, but the issue is that I can't copy and paste comments. Yeah,
and you can't like certain DMs you can't copy.
Yeah, so like DMs I can copy, so I can copy the entire DM and translate it.
Actually, you know what? There is a way to copy
yeah, so that's what like I'm probably gonna have
Google Translate.
We really need that. Like
I can't do that.
I actually started translating some phrases into Japanese and Chinese and finding different buildings in my place. Instead of because like see the opposite. I'm posting things I can be saying something really mean on their posts. Yeah, so I started translating some stuff like love your build, rebuild, or how to do this, and I'm like sitting there trying to translate everything back and forth of what I get from it.
Sorry, this is taking me a little long.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
let's start off with the basic questions because we just went straight into Gundam.
Yeah.
Let's. I mean, you told everybody your name is Tim. Where you from? What start you from? Where did you go to school? You know, are you original from New York or are you from somewhere?
Yep, I am. So, well, shit, this question, but so to start off with me, who I am born and raised here in New York. My name is
Because we just went straight into
Westchester, but I live pretty. Yeah, I live 20 minutes outside of the city. Where I'm not opposed. I work in the city.
he deals with the hardcore.
Yeah, I'm hardcore. I'm Midtown Manhattan. Yeah, so I've lived here all my life. 25, 25.
Happy birthday. Wait, I think, aren't you, didn't we say like happy birthday to each other? I think like we're like a day apart.
Yeah, on March 10th.
March 7th?
Yep, I remember that. So yeah. But yeah, so I've been here in the city all my life. But yeah, so I've lived here all my life. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
In the 90s.
Where do they have the armory? In the armory?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Wait, I
right.
think, aren't you,
That's fine.
I got
I
to live
think
my
like
life.
we're like a day apart.
Well, it was before that.
Before, yes.
Like 94, 93, 94.
You know, we gotta go to that bar that throwing axes now. It's called Kick Axe.
I don't trust
I'm
myself.
sorry, bar and throwing axes.
Not a good mix. Not a good. Like New York City keeps
like,
getting like
what?
no pun intended, but New York City keeps
What?
getting edgier and edgier. Like,
It's like,
And for
what?
me, I think it's getting tamer and tamer. I just think it's because remember we grew up in the time when we had the whole like we were talking last week with the whole generation X type of thing, you know.
see, my generation just
X.
I'm sorry, like bar and throwing axes.
not a good. Like, I don't like
This made us dumb.
like no pun intended, but New York City keeps getting
I dare people to say at least 3 phone numbers. And for me, I top of your head without looking at your cup. I just think it's because okay. So there you
I'm
go.
not gonna give out numbers. People are gonna get called off.
Yeah,
But
like,
I have.
or how about this? Go to the bathroom without it.
Oh, I feel.
So,
See, but you're different. You're no.
But you know what's funny? Like,
This made us dumb.
I'm doing it where I'm always on my phone, always on my phone.
I dare people
To be on my phone all the time because I
Literally, unplugged.
exactly. It's like that's not gonna give out numbers. Great about it. People gonna get called, you know.
Yeah,
But
but like,
my unplugging sometimes
or
is
how about
me
this?
shooting up that live stream where I'm not. I'm literally shooting up that live stream where I'm not.
There's just one day of sleep. That's it. It's just like, so what are you doing? Jay, what are you? And then you fall asleep with the phone in your hand. It's just like, what are you doing? Jay, what are you doing? Sleep
I woke up.
kicks in.
What? Oh, man.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, and then you fall asleep with the phone in your hand. It's just like, what are you doing? Jay, what are you doing? Sleep
I woke up.
Dude, now we're like,
And then you fall asleep with the phone in your hand. It's just like, what are you doing? Jay, what are you doing? Sleep
I woke up. All right.
that I'm trying to.
And then you fall asleep with the phone in your hand. It's just like, what are you doing? Jay, what are you doing? Sleep
I woke up.
Except for that.
What's your problem, you? I'll leave you out there. Just the device.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he's trying to do too many
What's your problem, you? Like, I'll leave you out there. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Oh, let me put this away.
After everything's done. But yeah.
So yeah, the question I was asking
So I started off with an American person with Gundam Wing on Toonami.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. What's this? With magic toys?
Yeah, something like that.
So it started off with the Gundam Wing series. So it was one of those where it's just like, all right, we just got a toy that was cool. With Gundam, and then Gundam Wing started coming out. Where
Okay.
You know this solo. Next off came first. I was like, okay, what?
Oh, wait, I was bugging out when they started selling kids of my stuff. Like, wait, what? Don't you take enough money from me?
Thank God for Kevin.
So I started building, and Gundam Wing started coming out.
Okay.
Edition of that really crappy one that we all built, and then that was like my first one. And then from there, whatever happened, disappeared.
Yeah, I thought I was like just so that's what happened. So when I was in college, I was
Started building. This is Gundam Wing started coming out.
Gundam Wing and G Gundam. Like, my friend got me hooked into anime because he said, "Oh, you gotta go to this place in Chinatown. It's called Optimus Kingdom. They sell anime there." And I was like, "Word? All right, cool." Walked over the bridge, went to Chinatown, found that they had all these fucking kids everywhere, and they had this magical thing called a VHS. Yeah. And on each team, there was like 5 episodes. It was like from 1 to 5, and then from 6 to 10. And they sell anime there. And I was like, word? All right. What ever got me was the X series.
I've actually never seen the X series. I'm sorry.
Oh, back away. Back away.
So
Just back away.
the X series and Stardust Memories. So the 0083 Stardust Memories, yeah, especially Unit 2. That's Unit 2 and Epion. I have to say is the 2 most dieselist, like diesel, like.
I want a refurbished Epion.
Wow.
Like in a normal high grade, and I would love to see.
He's lost his mind.
No, seriously, I would love to see them do the mechanics.
Don't touch it, it's sensitive.
I would love to see it as a refurbished high grade and as a real grade. Seeing that we're getting the tall geese, there's no way in hell they shouldn't make the Epion as well.
Or like do like a PG, like
I'm not a big master grade person to build them. I build master grades sometimes, but I love the high grades because I can put so much more work into it.
Okay, but you see, back in the days we didn't have high grades.
Yeah, it was
like the high grade was the master grade, and the master grade was the PG grade, and then all of a sudden they go, no, we're gonna back this up a little bit.
Well, I got one for you too.
High grade came out in 1990. I want to say 5.
Now I didn't know what grades they were, but my friends and I went to the Forbidden Planet for the first time in high school. So this is like 89, about. Went there. Wow, what's downstairs? Oh my life! Instead of usually you equate with going down like hell. No, in this world, like Stranger Things, it's the upside down, and it's the good thing. I literally had. I'm like, what's over the entire wall? Just stacks. I went, God, I wish I had money. That's all I was doing. I'm like, I
this is when I was
What can I sell? What can
I
I
was
sell?
rocking my Ray hands at that point. I had like 40 pockets.
Oh, right.
Trying to figure
Those
out.
Jenkos with the pocket of
Yeah.
beard goes all the way
No,
up.
that's a
Exactly.
pacifier. No, that's
That's
the
why they have
ghost.
it.
No, I wasn't a candy
on
kid.
their wallets. You can fish that shit
I
out.
wasn't a candy kid. I wasn't those kids.
Need
I
a
was
magnet.
like a goth raver.
Oh, you're the guy. Okay.
So I was kind of like I had dark clothes with like
So you had the one rip pant that was like tied
Yeah.
at the end of the.
Oh God,
yeah.
that was
But I
so
had these like
annoying.
UFOs that I got from Hot
Every time I
Topics
saw
when they
something like
actually
that, I
used to
wanted
have
to
the
step
bloody
on the
letters
streets.
that lit up in the dark.
Oh, that's
What happened?
So all the seams actually
Maybe
lit
she
in
was
the dark.
driving
That's
Switzer.
pretty dope.
I had always
That's
the
pretty
the
Yeah,
drapery
so,
and,
But
man.
yeah, so going back to
Don't get me wrong, there's like
So all that, it was
cool,
interesting
Got the chick, surf
because
girl.
it
You
seems
saw
like
my 21
Gunpla.
with the silver ring. I wish I saw
Yeah,
that
just
thing. I
it
lost
just
somewhere.
disappeared for a minute.
Yeah, it
Somebody
just
yanked my ring collection. I had like 3 or 4 of them.
Do you know when Gunpla came back was the 00 series?
Yeah.
So it was interesting to look at it because we came from, we had so many great series that came out. I remember Wing came out first, then they did the original Gundam series, then G Gundam came out.
Oh, you're talking about in America?
Yeah,
Yeah,
in America. Then we had a weird,
Officially.
yeah, there was a little bit of, I think they
Officially.
played a little bit
The
of
SD.
Zeta.
No, they played the SD.
SD, yes. We never got Zeta. I watched Zeta on my own. But
I
then,
just finished it.
it's
Great.
great. series. Double
Ends
Zeta.
really, I haven't gotten to double yet, but it ends. I feel like Zeta ended a little abruptly.
Yeah.
Because they kind of pick it all up.
They do in double. That's what I've heard.
So after that, after the SD one came out, that's when Gunpla vanished. And
Because everyone was
They
like,
did
"Yo,
a
fuck
Doctor
this
Who.
shit," and then it was like, then you had like things that made fun of it, like samurai pizza cats.
Oh my God.
I don't know. There was this anime, like this anime that came to America, and it was literally a parody of everything.
really,
Like they made fun of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They've made fun of
Got it?
Superman. They made fun of Goku, Gundam, Voltron. Like you
Oh,
name it,
wow.
they made fun of. They made fun of Splinter. Like they made fun of like
Are you serious?
like it was called Samurai Pizza Cats. Look it up, folks.
Oh,
I swear to God, this is real.
It's not. It's a mess.
Yeah. So like
It's a
this,
hot
the,
mess.
they sell
We're gonna look it
pizza
Yes.
and like so they're in full armor and they're selling pizza. And all of a sudden they go into their samurai thing, and it's the same armor. It's just with like a shoulder pad, and it's like I don't know who you are, but you're really good. Like you know,
It's like
But-
the Superman. Like I'm
Yeah.
just gonna take the glasses off and I'm gonna be Superman instead of Clark Kent.
yeah. So then it's like near the end of the series, they had like this like
Damn. Oh.
super deformed.
It's like oh.
so
Oh yeah, there it is. So
Yeah,
near the
oh
end, they had like
God,
this
no.
Gundam like Voltron shit at the end. Like it was funny as fuck, and then like
Ran
they were
for-
like, "Yo,
I think
it
we're
ran
gonna
for
put
a
a fish."
whole fucking year. 52 episodes
Yeah,
of Samurai
and I have
Pizza
every
Cats.
episode on my
I
they
think
made fun of
Dan
Ronin Warriors.
makes
That's what it was.
Well, yeah, that looks like it.
They made fun of Ronin Warriors because his character was like, I got a double-edged sword, and like the narrator was an asshole. He was like, so this cheap effects is going on like.
There's even a
but,
Famicom for
so
it.
I think that's one of the things that kind of
Wow, I'm impressed.
got Gundam people away from Gundam because it seemed like the SD line, that whole crap SD series, scared people away from it, and there was like, all right, no. And I don't know if you guys know about the whole Toys R Us issue with it too. Is that Toys R Us actually buried Gunpla because they bought all these kits. And when you buy stuff from Bandai, you have to sell it at a certain price. And what happened was they bought in bulk, like storage container after storage container, because they knew that it was popular at the time, so they were selling them off. But then they were just like, all right, screw this, we're just going to sell it for $5. And now
Oh,
Bandai got screwed from that, and that's also why it kind of
Aw.
disappeared.
Yeah.
And so when it reemerged was when I was in high school again, maybe. And it was the 00 series. That's what brought it back. And so from this
Nice
long
reminder.
period, from like 9 to about 14, I didn't think of Gunpla. I was just like, all right, what the hell
You
is
were
it?
being a preteen.
Yeah, exactly. I was getting
And that
into
was
trouble.
fine.
Yeah, it was
And
fine.
it's like, I'm about to go to high school. Oh my God, Gunpla.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it was, and
That's
now
very
it was.
fun.
I remember to the OG hobby shop. It was Hobby Wave that I used to always sit on there. I was like, I'm a kid. I got no money, but I'm putting all these kits in my cart. One day when I have a job, I'm gonna buy all of
He's like, I'd
you.
like you to hold this for me.
Yeah.
I'll be back in 5 years.
That's nice.
It's good.
It is good.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
but just go see yours. Go ahead. Really, gonna do the Popeye?
Watch me spill the shit all over myself. Spoken right on the money. I'm lying. I'm just trying to find this picture of the pizza cats that I downloaded.
That's funny.
Try and share it with the
But
world.
yeah, so I
That's
was just
funny.
it was on Sci-Fi Channel when they had their anime thing.
Yes.
And then Double O came out, and I was like, wow, this show is awesome. I remember building these kits. And I was adding all these kits to my cart. I'm like, wow, my parents won't pay for this for me. I should probably hope one day that I will pay for it for myself.
Yeah.
So then, once again, it's funny. So once again, I kind of like disappeared into that whole Gunpla scene. And then, out of the blue, this crazy new kit came out, which was called Gundam Unicorn.
Oh shit.
And now I'm like an 18-year-old kid. I'm like, hey, howdy ho. Now I can
It's like
afford.
I can afford you.
Yeah,
now.
I'm
Come
like,
over
I'm
here.
18. I was just out of college. I'm like, I can afford stuff now. Let's start building it. That was when, because that was both when it was
That's fine.
Gundam Unicorn and Gundam Age had come out
Yes.
at that time,
Wow.
at the same time around each other,
Mhm.
and I bought everything. I
Then
bought.
they'll just take
Yep.
all of your merchandise.
I was buying every Gundam Unicorn kit as they came out, but I bought
Wow.
every single Gundam 00 kit for the main kits,
Wow.
some of the extra ones as well. And that was when I started realizing, like, oh, I like doing this. And I posted the first few that I ever bought were the Endless Waltz kits, all 4 of the main Gundams, and I bought all of the Awakening of the Trailblazer kits from.
That's
from-
great. Yo,
Yeah.
you got that, then you're good.
So, and that's really where it started. And then from about 18 to about 21, I was building for a while. And I started, like, I was in college, I was still doing it, and then I got a real job. And I'm like, oh, I have no
Right.
time to do this. And I still had, like,
Adulting.
yeah, exactly. I was like,
Interfering with all your hobbies.
exactly. Everybody told me adulting would be easy.
Thank
and I was
you.
like, no, it's not.
No, no.
So I still had about and this was when like the real grades started coming out, everything. I bought I remember when real grades came out. I was probably like 19 when the first one came out, which was the Granddaddy Gundam. It is a hand grenade of a kit.
Wow.
The pieces pop off, but I was like, this is so dope. But so I bought all these kits and I had them, and circumvent to 2017 now. It's like June. A friend of mine came over from she was like traveling around the world, and she's like, oh, I'm coming to New York to live here. And I was like, oh, you can stay at my
Why?
place.
It's like, why?
Why?
I'm just kidding.
I did that like 13 years ago.
So she comes
I
back
moved back.
and she's just like, yeah, can I stay at your place? And she finds like I had like this closet filled with all of these unbuilt kits, and she's because she's like putting her clothes in my closet, and she's like, what is this? I'm like, oh, those are unfinished kits that I've never built. She's like, oops. And like before this, I did car photography on Instagram, so I had like a popular account, like 8,000 people on this account. And she was like, you're good at doing Instagram. Why not do these builds and things that you're already like before this? I was like, I don't know. I don't want people to come like, oh, you're nerd Tim, you're building Gunpla. Like, do I really want to do this? And
You're like, no, you're a nerd team. You just take photos of cars all the time.
exactly. I'm like, oh, let's
Listen, I've
Potato,
always said
tomato.
everybody's a nerd for something.
Exactly.
No matter what, you could be a jock, you're a nerd for sports.
Exactly.
You could be an artist, you're a nerd for art.
You
You
Whatever.
could totally be into wrestling and you love soap operas.
Yeah. And you love sweaty men touching each other. And you love sweaty men touching each other. Like,
You're like, I'm just gonna grab you.
Listen, man, macho man.
yeah.
But that's the thing. It was
Always
like
check the story.
it was always the factor in my own head where I'm like, get out of your damn head. If I
Ricky,
like something,
you're driving
I
steamboat.
like exactly.
I know.
You like it, you do it. You say screw it, and that's where I was like, you know what? I know I could do this. I can do
Sorry.
Instagram. I can be pretty popular on it. And I just started it because my friend told me, she's like, you should start an Instagram. I was like, okay, let's do this.
Light bulb went on.
Yeah, light bulb went
Hang
on.
on a second.
And I'm sitting there and I'm just going, I'm like, oh, this is kind of getting popular now. I'm like, first month we're at like 1,500 people. I'm like, oh,
It's like,
guess-
oh, that's pretty
guess
good.
we're doing pretty all right with this right now.
That's good.
And it's just, and then from there, I really copied a lot of other style of builders, how they posted their stuff. But then I tried to do something different. Like the first post that I did was literally I said to myself, I'm like, if people give a shit, let's show them the box. Here's the box. Here are the pieces inside of the box. Here is me building it, so you know I'm not bullshitting you that I can actually build something.
Right.
And then from there, I was like, I go, all right, you know, this is very. I was doing everything off my phone. I'm like,
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'm like,
I still take all my photos on my phone. Like,
so
it's all my.
I do half and half. So certain ones I do off my phone, and certain ones I do for a camera. And that's when I was like, I had my professional camera ready. It's my nice little mirrorless camera. I was like, oh, we'll start doing this. Then I bought a light box. I was like, I like doing the light box for a while. And then I was like, I don't like doing the light box anymore.
It's weird because like the light box can give you a lot of things that like a standard setting can't, but you can get more out of like
the environment.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So if you notice, like if people have looked in who've started like from you, who've been on my profile for a while, I started at just like, you know, taking pictures of this, like, I had like this little black stand that I would like build on. And it has all like these cut marks from me cutting everything into it. And then I moved on to a light box. And I liked the light box for a while, but then like you said, there wasn't really much of an environment of me building in the light box. And I was just like, you know, let's kind of cut that out. And for me, I started thinking about the profile of, all right, I was looking at everybody's profiles, like I was saying before, and not many people were putting their own face into it. And I said to myself, you know, what's the harm of building into this profile? It's just, it's better to have a face behind the actual builder itself, because that way it gives me a little bit more, you know,
a little personified, a little personality.
Exactly.
You know? Like, it's more than just like a machine that can make money or some shit, you know?
Because I feel like that's exploitative, if that's the right word to use. If I'm just doing stuff going, hey guys, you should pick up this kit from so-and-so and so-and-so. For me to say and show you that I'm an actual person and tell you that,
I can do this. You can do this.
You can do it. This is an awesome kit.
And I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. And everything that I do, I will never, like, I've had some sponsorships from people, but I never do a sponsorship that I am not 100% honest about.
Exactly. I couldn't get behind something that I'm like, okay, I can't just do this for money.
Exactly.
I want to, you know, if you want to do this in conjunction with what I'm doing and I love, it's fine.
Exactly.
It's easy. Or something that you use normally.
100%. Because I find you find too many people, especially in the hobby space, that will just take things from hobby shops, and you kind of hear it in like their voice when they're like, oh, I've just gotten this free new thing from this and it's awesome. I'm like, did you just take it because it was free, or did you actually have a need for it? So it's things like that where I find it's like chocolate so damn it. I'm gonna put this right here.
Damn you.
So it's one of those things where if you're going to do Instagram for trying to make money, and if you're going to try to do it to be popular and make money, you need to do it with some sort of actual, you have to give a shit. That's just the easiest way.
Integrity. I mean, it means more in... To me, principles over SDN. So it's like, I need, it's like, come on, what is going on over here?
And it's the thing
okay. I tried to break it earlier this year.
There's some, you know, I'm not throwing anyone under the bus, but there's some groups on Instagram that are being coalitioned as more of, they're just trying to make money off of builders.
But it's like the show we did with the cosplay thing. Like, you know, like there's people who are out there just for the money. Like the girls, they show, like, look, I'll show you my boobs. You send me money.
Patreon for lewds, man.
So there's nothing wrong with
sad.
But there's nothing wrong with that. But if you, for me, I tell people all the time, I do this. My Instagram is a business to me. So there's a business model to make money, but I do it because I enjoy it. Some of these cosplay women do it because they know they can make money just doing the cosplay. They don't give a shit about it.
Exactly.
The ones who are selling lewds for the money, but you still love it, I'm okay with that. But there's so many of them that are doing it.
It's like, I'll just do this, do that.
That are like, oh my god, Naruto just put that nice spirit bomb down on Vegeta. Like, you know, those are like two separate animes that you
right? I was in Comic-Con this year, and I was like, oh, you bring Spider-Woman. Who's that?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Okay.
So, you know,
Go away.
my biggest
walk
thing
away.
for any sort of I follow cosplay girls on my page,
Mhm.
and I will only follow the ones that
We're
know
into
what they're
it.
doing,
Yeah.
that truly have a passion for it. And cool, if you're selling loot, go ahead.
Yeah,
At least I
yeah.
know that you like it.
Right.
But there are some that I was following for a while
Soulless.
where they were just like, they don't even know the character that you're playing, and it's
Mhm.
like I would comment on it, and it would just be like, oh yeah,
Okay.
that's weird that you commented that back, but you're supposed to be
Mhm.
you're supposed to be Batwoman, who is this LGBT character that you're not doing
Big deal.
justice for right now.
Mhm.
You're actually doing
Mhm.
harm.
Yeah, disservice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
It's
doing
like I know 4-year-olds can just pull this off better
Yeah.
than you can.
And
It's
it's
just
like-
sad.
But what the main crux of that too is that not only are you going against the LGBT community,
Mhm.
going against this community, you're going against that community, and overall in
And then you have like the DC heads that have
Yeah.
come back and like
so
like state.
exactly like stake you on a cross like where Zack Snyder is like somewhere right now. But
Oh my life.
the thing about
Some of that.
Yeah. But that's the same thing with Gunpla, is that, you know, again, I do it as a business. There is a business model that I have for my stuff, but I'm not going to do this if I don't enjoy it.
See, the whole point of us starting this channel was to bring us together, our community together, not
Yeah,
just
those of us in the city.
not just
yeah.
not just us as us three, but like
Yeah, there you go.
you know, we're talking about like
The whole
the
nerdy
community, the people who actually are behind it. Like I've been saying like for a while, like we're the view without the bitchiness and the politicalness.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I bitch a lot. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
bitch too, pero carajo, you know, it's,
I know blah 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 blah, but I mean,
but it's you know,
You know, I'm
girl,
the
don't go there.
mediator.
So,
So
like,
you can be Oprah. You can be Oprah. Sorry.
you get a comply. And you get a comply. And you get a comply.
Axios for everyone!
vote for me.
That's been
That's been the big shift
But,
in
but like as you were saying, like you know, you
Yeah,
made your
Ellen for
Instagram for your
president.
business.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that this like the purpose of us is like so we can talk to people about their business and about because every show, almost at least 98% of the YouTube channel is always somebody talking about the gunpla I'm building, this, that, and the
Yeah.
fourth. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. It's never about
Oh,
us.
it's me this time.
Yes.
Everybody
and that's what if you've
Yep,
ever
I
watched
knew
any of
you
my
fell
live
asleep.
streams too,
Okay.
that's why I feel that
Because I
I've
almost had
done it.
another guest.
I feel like I've done it differently than some like Azaka Aurelius or Mechagatsu, because what they've done is they've wrapped it around themselves. If you ever look at any of my photos, I comment back on everything. If the only way that I'm not commenting on something is because it's probably been a day or two later and I haven't gone back to the picture to see it. But I find like a lot of these bigger gunpla people aren't really interacting with the community that's helping to build them
I
up.
would say I agree with you, except that I know Zach a little bit.
Yeah.
And he's not really like that.
No, he's
Really.
not. Like
He's
we
super
had a full
community. He's super
interview.
community.
Oh no, I'm not saying he's not
Sure,
community,
sure.
but when it comes to like Instagram stuff, I don't see him.
Oh, dude, and you know what? I feel you, and I know exactly why.
Yeah.
It's because he has 56,000 YouTube followers.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
how can you interact with
I-
56,000 people on a daily
I get
basis?
that.
Because you know, there's people that are gonna like spam, just spam
Stupid
you.
stuff.
I'm sure you know, Tim.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm like relatively like on the back burner, but
but it's even. I would just like to see more of like Zach Mecca to just sort of like comment a little bit more into Instagram because it's. I feel Instagram is a little bit more personal than YouTube because we're just sitting there as unbiased viewers on YouTube watching. YouTube comments. I'm not big on YouTube, so I can answer everyone.
right.
I don't think I would answer everybody on YouTube
It's
either.
impossible. You get so many trolls. and so much
Exactly.
Bullshit. Yeah.
But when somebody on Instagram, they are electing to follow you and electing to like your picture, and then on top of that, electing to comment.
Mhm.
So for me, I have to give you some sort of validation, whether it's a smiley face, a thanks man, or something.
It's
That's-
like Jason David Frank, aka the Green Ranger. You know.
I love that.
Yeah. I do.
The man, OG.
Yeah. But did you see the trailer for the Shattered Rangers?
No.
Oh.
Yo. He's he fused
I'm
the
petrified.
white
You just moved out
tiger
of
with
frame.
the
green,
Because I'm
yeah,
scared.
yeah. So he's
I'm
you know,
scared.
I'll put you back in frame.
with long hair
I'm
and just like
scared.
so. But
Yeah,
he,
Okay.
you know,
I just
when his mom passed away, I
Yeah.
commented it. I was like, dude, you know, I'm really sorry for your mom. And there's a couple of times. I mean, and like Zach, who's Aurelius, and like I can never say this dude's name properly.
Zach. Zaku. You know what Zaku is?
Really?
Ow. Aurelius.
Okay, so
Anyway.
but he actually took the time
That
to
sounds
answer
like-
back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is the difference between YouTube and Instagram. With all the like, cause he has like 1 billion fucking followers.
Yeah.
And there was one one video where his daughter was recording him like through her phone. He was in Texas and some dude broke down in the middle of the highway and he ended up helping the dude push his truck up a freaking hill.
Oh, damn.
Yo, he's the Green Ranger. He's got to do it.
Ranger.
Green Ranger. Like, you know, the dude didn't know who the fuck he was.
He's like, oh,
But-
thank you, man.
Yeah, he was like, "You're awesome, but I don't know who you are." But you know, like,
That's fine. No
so
worries.
he helped him like push the truck up a freaking hill and onto the side of the road until the tow truck
Okay,
people came.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Well, most heroes don't need capes."
Yep,
Oh,
that's
nice.
right.
And like, you know, like,
Good comment.
and he was like, "Thanks, dude." And I was like,
And you see that feeling that you get there?
Yeah.
That's the feeling that I want everybody to have when I comment on something as well too. That
Right on.
it's not, we're in this together. If you're following me, you're a part of the stuff that I do, and I appreciate that. But I don't know who the hell you are, but the time that you took, I should take that same amount of time to go
Just-
back.
just like,
and
I saw
acknowledge.
it.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I
or-
acknowledge.
Yeah.
I think that's it's such a great feeling for it, and that's why.
And you feel a better connection.
Yeah.
So then, you know, if it's just somebody that's randomly like, oh, okay, that was cool. You get that reply back. You're like, oh, wow. Well, let me look at it. What else you have there?
Exactly.
And what else do you do? Maybe I'll start following you on a regular basis. It'll be
So-
awesome.
It's one of those things where it just, I've always seen it in certain profiles where if you've seen very popular profiles, Gunpla, whatever it is, the best profiles are the people who truly interact with the follower. And like I said, I am nothing without the people who are following me.
And most people don't realize that.
Yeah. And
And like, it doesn't mean that you need those people to keep doing what you want to do or, you know, love doing.
what it
But
helps.
it does help. It's like, oh, I don't feel like, oh, but they want me to. Okay, I'll rally myself. I'll get in there and
Yeah.
keep going on this one particular piece. But
we're gonna talk about not that we don't want to continue talking about, but we've been talking. We need to talk
you can wait. How long have we been on?
almost an hour.
Are you serious? No.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Really?
Well,
Wow. Okay.
Without the stops. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
An hour ago, yeah.
So you know, but like, folks, we can talk like
I hear
the
your roll
extended.
As they know, we
Yeah.
just sit and gab.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we will definitely get
Yeah.
off a subject like yeah.
I think we mostly stayed on subject today.
Oh no,
we had an awesome
I mean,
guest.
our awesome guests, and we appreciate our first. Well, technically, you want to know something funny?
yes.
Technically, our first guest was
Me, by accident. I just came to throw my buster down for the competition.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, you're going to be on the
Like,
show. And I was
come
like,
here,
hey, I'm glad I
Nice.
wore my labor shirt.
yeah, I just to rebut like our first technical guest that we had was when he won the
I started out as a guest too.
Well, I went with the Roy, and then,
That was really fun.
no, there was the Buster.
well, the buster was my second kit I put in. So
Okay.
I won with the Roy, and then I won with the buster.
Yeah.
And then I won with Kira, and then.
But the one that we did the one that we did the show
When I
about,
stopped putting bars.
Like a
the one that we
Like
the
a
one that
boss.
we did the show about was about your Buster. Though.
Yep, it was about the buster, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. It
So
was
you
fun.
know,
It's a good build. I'm
but-
actually thinking about putting it in the window here at the shop.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
you know,
that's
we
really fun.
appreciate the fact that you came on. I really love the fact. We're gonna send you the link and everything.
Yeah.
And probably try to take
So you
like
can
clips
point
so
and
you can
laugh
put
and
and be
go,
like,
look at this. Look at that, they're crazy. Oh my god.
like,
What's
yo,
with
I
that?
was on a fucking show today.
Like, oh,
No, we have to take a picture before I go.
Oh hell yeah!
yeah.
So I have my own props set.
All right.
You guys are gonna be on my Instagram.
Yeah, no
Oh,
problem.
Excellent.
sweet.
Yeah, obviously we're
As
in
soon as
the,
I figure out how to
in
work
the same
it.
city, so you're welcome.
What is
I got an Instagram. I'm
I
trying
can't.
to
I
get
can't keep my
It's okay. We
running on the car
we can do
on
more
our
than
Gundam
like, I started
Instagram.
with
It's
the
so
crew
far
late in the
behind.
season.
I keep running on
July or
mine,
something, so.
Well, I'm starting
and
to
everybody
up
knows
too,
me as
so
mine.
I'm
Like
yeah,
they
I'm like writing down a few ideas for different
That's
things.
great.
yeah. So like I on my
That's
other phone I had both.
crazy.
I have both accounts. Only on this one I have one account.
Crazy.
Yeah.
What are you talking
So
about?
our Instagram.
Oh, right.
So we have our own Instagram,
I mean,
but
we
I
just
haven't
never use it.
updated
We just never
for
use
like
it.
because I'm always on mine, and like I've been getting more cosplayers
Yeah.
because I joined Cosplay Alliance, Cosplay Corner, like the companies that take pictures of cosplay deviants, things like that. So we had an interview with that with the creator of Cosplay Deviant.
Okay.
Which he actually sent out a written thing.
I beg your pardon.
Yeah. Paul, Gumbo Paul, you know Paul, my buddy Paul Ward. He
Paul.
commented that we should do some remote guests through webcam, which we've kind of tried to do a little bit before, but we got to work out the software where we can get everybody talking on the same screen.
Which was Beers.
Christian,
yeah.
Yeah, Christian, Gundam and Beer from my group, the
And then
Gundam and Beer.
we were on
That's
the
awesome.
Fandom
And then we
with
can throw in
the sci-fi.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Fandom Files, sci-fi podcast. We were on last year in October. They brought us in. Right around
when the lighting of the tree was about to happen, and
yeah, it was
like, let me tell you something. I'm not in person. I stutter a lot. Like that. So these people make me sing on the fucking show.
Oh wow!
Damn.
No, I'm just gonna make you guys stagger for a second.
Damn.
Okay. I was
Sweet.
farting the entire episode.
Oh, thank God I was on the other side.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
I
were
didn't smell it. I was like,
Son of a
oh
devil.
man, I'm moving over.
And it was just like, so you're gonna sing, right?
I was like, God, I'm so glad he didn't point
They
at
made you
me.
sing what was it?
The Gundam X
Yeah, the
theme
X
song.
theme. Yep.
I was like, don't look. I was like, don't look, don't move, don't move.
It's
Yep,
so-
you picked him. Yeah,
It's so funny.
it's so bad.
I was so out of my shorts then. All right.
So, folks, we're gonna be talking about the new cons coming up.
Convention.
Yeah, we're gonna be
Ooh.
we're gonna try to
You gave me one that I'm
apply
familiar
to
with.
like
Oh no, they're in order. Is the date that they're going to be happening?
okay.
All right, so don't.
She did it on the front end, Holmes.
Thank you, and I gave you the enemy.
You gave me the easy one.
Thanks.
So we have AwesomeCon coming up in Washington D.C. from March 30th to April 1st.
Next weekend.
Yeah, yo, they have a bunch of people here.
It's ridiculous. Yo, really.
Hit
I
some
mean,
highlights.
that's just the celebrity guest.
Sure. You're over there reading it to yourself.
Dude,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
supposed to
Michael
be reading.
Michael Thorne, freaking.
Yes, it's stupid.
Oh, Michael
Yes.
Rosenberg.
Yes.
What?
See,
Yo, I
I
love
told
that
you
dude
we
as
need
Flash.
to go.
He was the best Flash in the
Animator.
yeah.
So yeah, he's awesome. I'm like, I gave it to him to read.
Jeff will lose his mind with this chick.
Dude. Yeah, I know. The voice
of
actress for
Diva.
Diva.
Oh, wow.
And also the voice actress of Mercy will be there as well.
Oh no, that's
Dude.
gotta
For
be
your
Mercy.
Overwatch fans, right?
Dude.
Overwatch, right?
Overwatch.
Yeah.
Overwatch.
Sorry, I don't Overwatch. So.
Love Overwatch.
What up?
Yeah.
I played Monster Hunter and Dark Souls. And...
You know,
Dan
I
plays Dark
never,
Souls and
I
then he pulls his
never
hair
found
out.
her
It's great.
attractive.
I'm sorry?
She's
I'm
hot.
sorry.
She's hot,
No,
but no, she's
no,
not. I never found her.
No. You're not supposed to be talking about that. You're just supposed to be telling about the damn convention.
Too many
I'm a
segues.
guy.
Nabbed.
Anyway, I could give it to him and he could do it.
Pero dámelo,
Come
carajo.
on. We're trying to be
Special
professional
guest
here.
correspondent Tim.
Sassafras.
Oh, this was gonna be the
No!
whatever. Fine.
No, give them the date and the
Yeah,
where,
give them the date and where it's gonna be.
Okay.
So
You're
chill
a hot
out.
mess.
Like
You're a hot mess. Check out the
guest
guest list because
Yeah.
it's ridiculous, please, because
Wish I
he's
had
losing his
I
mind.
wanna go.
I know you want to go. There's so many people. It's stupid.
Yo.
And I got into Stranger
No,
Things.
I remember this
watched
dude
the
from
whole
Benson.
Oh my God, Benson! Wow.
Odo.
Yeah,
Oh.
Frodo, like he was
I-
Benson.
I-
He was the
Yes, I know.
Robert Dublet. Robert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he was Odo on DS9.
Yeah.
Right.
And Will Ferrell. Yeah, Ferrell. Oh man.
Will Ferrell.
No, not Will Ferrell.
Wait, Will Ferrell? I don't even know. I'm not
Corey's older brother. He was the voice of he was the voice of Terry McGinnis in Batman Beyond.
Really?
Yes.
And he played the ultimate Deadpool.
Oh,
and
dude,
Ultimate
there's so many fucking cool people that you didn't even touch on that people would know about.
And that was just the celebrity ones because they actually had the artists and everything, but I didn't have time to print them all.
Fucking Dave Batista.
Thank you.
You know, I know Dave freaking Batista.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know, right? Ben Savage, everyone's favorite little brother.
I'm sorry, it went over my head.
Nothing
goes over my head.
The both lead the boys from Boy Meets World are there.
Oh wait, Ben and what's the other dude?
And the other one,
and his brother.
His best friend.
Oh, nice, excellent.
Yeah, so I was like,
wait, so are they having a Boy Meets World convention? Wait a second, how are you gonna have a Boy Meets World convention?
Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, so that's Rosenbaum. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
so he played Lex on Smallville.
Yeah.
That I
Yes,
missed out on.
which is cool.
But he played a really good...
Jeremy Bullock. He didn't do anything except play Boba Fett in Star Wars.
Thank you. Now you see what I'm like.
You
what
have
am I doing
Janet
next
Varney,
week?
the voice of Korra, which is wonderful. You gotta love that. Man, John Boyega.
I know.
He's coming
I
on
saw
through.
him this week.
Fucking Michael Dorn.
Thank
Dude,
you.
what
Thank
a
you.
I did say that though.
Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry.
Thank
Oh,
you.
Michael Rooker. That's good. I love him.
Yeah.
He's such a great character actor, right? Oh my god. I mean, beyond
I
God.
have seen Michael Rooker in so many things. I mean, before
Oh
Walking
my
Dead and
god.
all of
Merle. Oh my god. He was
Freaking-
so good as Merle.
He always plays like
I
the
hated
same like
Merle.
racist guy, but he seems like such a nice
He
guy
is.
in person.
He
Like,
actually
it's
is
so weird.
really. I know
Ming
it's
Chen
crazy.
from Comic Book Guys, or whatever they are, the Michael or the Kevin Smith show, or whatever,
Yeah.
about the comic book store. Oh, so
Can I
good.
trust you with
Sorry,
that?
all right.
Can I trust you with
Now
that?
I'm being Jay.
So when you guys do it next weekend? Because I want to go to that.
So the next one is
It's an oldie but favorite.
Big Apple Comic Con,
Yes.
which you know.
Started off a
Would you
lot
ever
of
have
things.
like? Would you ever decide to? Would you ever decide to have your own booth or something? Or?
Oh hell yeah! That's like the goal for it.
Yeah.
That's what I
That
want
was-
to. I would love to have a booth there.
Cool. Well, folks, it's like they have the VIP tickets, which is $100.
No, that's two completely different things, dude.
Oh, snap.
When
Did
is
you
it?
get the date?
So
The
April 14th to 15th is the Big Apple Con.
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
Thank you. So you can do it.
Oh, that's okay. Oh wow, it's mad cheap.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Which was that one?
Do I see this one? I think I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna take a picture of this one. I might be here for.
Oh my god, Sherilyn Fenn is gonna be there?
Thank you.
Oh
Thank
my
you. That's-
lord.
Yeah.
Oh!
Thank you. I have to go there because Twin Peaks, man.
Yeah, it's because Twin Peaks. Cause,
Yeah, there was a lot of Twin Peaks
Oh,
happening
she's
that
so
time.
good.
You're
Oh, you had one peak pitching tent.
Good Lord. Have mercy.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Oh,
pretty. That's
man.
pretty awesome. I mean,
Such a.
and then,
Then we have the Eternal Con. What is this one then? No address.
Damn it.
It's somewhere. Trust us.
But it's from
Eternal
June
Con.
16th to June 17th.
What's that, Eternal Con?
Eternal Con. Yes, it's awesome.
The Eternal.
Okay.
Long
Well,
Island,
yes,
June
Long
16th
Island.
and
It's,
17th.
yeah. That's why.
Out in the new Nassau Coliseum because the old Nassau Coliseum wasn't new enough for you fucking Islanders. Sorry. So I'm a hockey guy.
Is
Pardon
Long
me.
Island a place?
We're technically
I'm not going there. Okay, I will say this much. Earlier this week, I actually got a chance to go to see a screening of the Pacific Rim Uprising movie, which was awesome. Please go see it. It's out today. Also got a ad for Universal FanCon. Universal actually held the event with Black Girl Nerds.
Oh yeah, you were talking Black. Yeah.
Yes.
The
Which,
website.
folks, if
Yes.
you
Please
guys
check them out.
check them out.
And so this Universal FanCon is going on April 27th to 29th at Baltimore Convention Center. And they're gonna have they have stuff. They have anime screenings going on courtesy of Funimation, Crunchyroll. I'm sorry, anything that Crunchyroll touches is pretty much gold.
Gold.
They're gonna have lightsaber dueling classes for kids and adults. I'm like, yes.
That is
They're having
dope,
fandom
bro.
themed
Because you know adults
parties.
are going to be like, Excuse me, Timmy. Wham!
That's it.
But Daddy, I want to play.
So please check it out.
Throwing your kid up, pretend like you're using
Universal Fan Con.
I do that to my daughter.
You gotta go
Wondering why
watch
she
that.
keeps falling back down to the ground.
Oh, I gotta show you a picture of my
Finally
daughter
got it,
when she had the lightsaber except the last Pikachu.
Not just okay. As far as Universal goes, they are having a game development challenge right now as we speak. It's on connect.unity.com/challenges/Universal.
So this is Universal.
Yes. So the 5 themes are Back to the Future, Turok, Battlestar Galactica, Voltron, and Jaws.
Woo!
The deadline is April 19th. It started this Monday, so please check it out and read all of the parameters for this event. It looks awesome. If you win, they'll make your game come true. I don't have game developers, but if they let me do like a PowerPoint thing,
You got it.
I would do it. Because I would do the Voltron one because I already have visions in my head. I have an idea for
Because you already
a
have
game.
like 9 of them done.
I love you.
That's my Pikachu.
Because I also have, I figured why not have a big mech? I mean, not just like the Gundam game.
Well, that's not in Baltimore.
But then again,
The Universal Fan Con's in Baltimore.
it says at the Baltimore Convention
Cool.
Center.
Yeah, I have it. I just pull it up, put it on the screen.
Sweet.
Awesome.
I'm doing my part.
All right. So please go see the movie. Movie is awesome. Actually,
I'm planning to go see it
there
on
are
Sunday.
a lot of anime references in there because John Boyega, who was
and
actually at the
Pacific
screening,
Rim too.
who's so cool.
You know what this is?
I would invite him out for a drink and just chill with a whole bunch of friends because he's hilarious. He's a big anime head.
Probably
Believe
that.
that?
So there are a few references even to
Flower that would hurt.
what we just
You
talked
motherfucker,
about.
Chinese dentist.
So
Yeah.
it's awesome, and I
I
actually
used to
think
work
it's
in a
better
kitty
than the
bar, so I
first
had
one.
to go, like, know vocabulary words.
I know. Why did I say that? But go see it, please. Also, Loot Crate, which is ruining my life. I mean, enriching my life.
Ruining. You can be honest.
They're having an Easter sale right now, and a lot of stuff is 20% off. But the thing that caught my eye was the excellent contest that they're having, where basically if you have to
Mother flower.
you have to design.
Again.
Yeah, exactly.
Again
This
with the
is the
mother flower.
prize. The prize is worth $1,700.
Oh, just only 1,700.
Only $1,700. It's just got a new, and everything is white.
Why has to be white?
Xbox.
That's a little racist.
They have a Gundam.
Oh, okay.
I don't-
Now it's cool.
No,
I thought
now we're good.
that was the
Now
first thing
we-
I saw. I was like, wait, they got a Gundam, and it looks like the unicorn. So I'm
It is
like,
the
I
unicorn.
was like,
It is the
yes.
unicorn.
See, aren't you glad I've been
You've
I've
been
been
paying
paying
attention.
attention?
You are
We're paying
slowly learning.
Got it.
Oh yeah. But I mean, you just have to design an Easter egg and post it and send the picture, and $1,700, a mega prize winner.
Wait,
You might want to check it
hold on,
out.
What is this? What is this con again?
It's
Make it look like
oh
a
no,
Gundam.
this isn't the con. This is actually Loot Crate.
This is Loot Crate competition.
If you
Yes,
win,
it is.
I shot you the
And-
Xbox.
And the only other thing I'm going to talk about,
I already have.
I know.
That thing's a paperweight.
I love the T-shirt sites that have sales and they do people, like fan version of shows and stuff. So TeePublic is
Which
having a
actually
30% off
Talking
sale.
about right now, actually.
You're
I
rolling
know.
on some TeePublic right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
snap.
glad to know that you have that. 'cause,
Sneak a shirt
I
on the
would've liked-
inside
Whoa,
there.
wait.
I would have
What the
gotten
hell's
that.
going on?
I need that.
So right now,
I need that in my life.
they're having a 30% off sale. That doesn't it covers I think everything. Yeah, everything.
Everything.
Not just
Everything.
t-shirts.
Everything.
Everything up
Everything.
to 30% off.
There you go. So it's not just t-shirts. They also have tank tops. They also have actual like accessories and stuff. So I'm gonna have to fill up on my Voltron stuff. And now that I love Stranger Things and I've seen all of it, and oh my God, those children are precious, and I need to adopt them.
Funny
Look.
story.
I have an empty nest. I need another child.
Sherilyn
What's
pulls out her-
the actual
CB, I'll do what I can.
one with the teeth, the weird teeth?
Yes, Dustin. Well,
So
the
Dustin-
character. I love him.
Dustin, a buddy of mine, was at a Broadway play and sat next to him.
Oh my God,
and
that's
his
hysterical.
his what is it? His talent manager was like, yeah, Dustin wants your phone number. So one of my buddies has Dustin's phone number, and this kid like texts him like or used to text him all the time. We're like, dude, this is when Stranger Things first came out. We're like, dude, that is awesome. Like a 5-year-old is texting. It was like
brilliant.
Yo, we're like, that is so cool that some 11-year-old kid is texting you. Like, I'm so jealous.
God,
I think that's the only time that it's ever been.
Rosario Dawson, hey, Rosario Dawson, I would gladly give you out my number. Like, please text me all day. Marissa Tomei, yes, Natalie Dorman, yes.
Natalie Dorman, you can text me.
Yeah.
What?
Natalie, 8675309.
Well, you go ahead and talk, sweetie. You go do your...
I'm just gonna sit back and laugh and put funny things up on the TV here.
Where's the anime
Guys, don't text that number. I've actually called that number before.
Oh, no, that's anime. Oh, you want me to read? I'm supposed to read. I'm sorry.
Cool.
I have a thing to read.
Yeah.
And then a long time from fucking now, we have Anime NYC 2018, which would be a year from last year's Anime NYC, which is in the middle of November.
November 16th is my best friend.
A whole 238 fucking days away.
Damn.
No, but they've
Reset the clock!
But they actually help promote other cons, and they're in Japan right now.
Yeah, they always do that.
And actually, the one underneath it has to do with them too.
Okay.
So that's
I
why they're
guess we're
doing
gonna cover NYC Con again.
It's here in the city. It's at Javits. Tickets range from $40 a day to...
Buy them as soon as you can. I screwed up last year and didn't buy them.
Ideally, yeah, buy them
Buy
as
the
fast as you
weekend
can.
ticket.
Yeah, I
It's
ended
the
up buying
best
a single day with the Gundam Pass and all that shit. It didn't cost me like $140 or something. You know?
Buy the weekend
I didn't
ticket.
even go last year because everything was sold out. By the time that I...
Maybe I bought your ticket.
I'm sitting here. So I tried to... Kotobukiya, I thought they had tickets for a while. They ran out.
Yep.
Everyone ran out. So I'm like running around the city. Like, I need to get here. I'm standing outside. I'm like, God, I hope someone has an after party I can go to so I can talk. Because
we went to the after party.
Because all I wanted that Bandit Flower kit.
Oh.
I purchased 2 of them for one of my buddies, the Gunpla collection. But I have one. It's still sitting unbuilt. I'm not building that thing because you cannot find that kit.
Yeah, not anymore, right?
Never.
You know what? And I have a friend that works for Bluefin that was like, yo, do you want me to hold anything for you? And I was like, nah, I'm good with any of that shit.
Yeah.
Dude, as soon as he was like, yo, they're all gone, I was like, I think I missed out on something very, very good.
Yeah. I have like a closet of like super rare kits that will never be made again. And I hold on. Like I bought 2 of those Bape kits.
Oh, right.
One's sitting there. Gonna build the other one eventually one day.
That's nuts. That's crazy. You heard about the Bape kits, right? No?
So,
yeah, Bathing Ape and put out some RX-78s. Like, yeah. With like the Bape on the shield, and they had another one which is the dual, which I think is kind of cool, the Baby Milo.
Oh yeah, that was
which is
cool.
kind of neat. The SD Baby Milo.
My only issue is that I can justify paying like $150 for that kit. I can't justify paying $75.
Dude, I know so many sneaker kids will be like, "Fuck, give me that shit!"
Yeah.
Like in a second.
I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm kind of holding on to that second one. Be like, yo, this is hyped up, kid.
Dude.
Like, find some sneakerhead. Be like, yo,
Absolutely.
$50,000. You
Dude,
can pay off my
hold
debts.
it, man. You watch Pawn Stars? Chumleys are crazy.
I know. So this is only one of 4,000 Bape kits here. You know.
Yeah.
Because
how many are? Yeah, but they're made. But how many are going to get built? Tons.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody's gonna build them, and then they lose value from doing that. The one that I saved is still in bubble wrap.
Keep it in the shrink. Keep it fucking
exactly
hermetically sealed.
Exactly. I'm about to get like a hermetic seal for like the corner of my tiny ass apartment.
There you go. And a safe.
It's like one fire safe for one kid.
You like
exactly. I was about to say I'm gonna lose my head. Like,
Dad.
Could be like you just see me like next week. Like where did all your hair go? Like holding a hermetic sealed box, like dragging it down the street. Like you're like I need power.
Oh my god! There's just one more thing. There's one thing.
Read it up. I failed.
No, you didn't fail. You laughed.
I read about Anime NYC.
It's okay. The last thing is Anime NYC is actually they're having a Cowboy Bebop 20th anniversary. Yes, Cowboy Bebop has been out for 20 freaking years.
Shut the front door.
Exactly. So they're having a marathon at Quad Cinema, 34 West 13th Street.
and it's going to be held on Sunday, April 22nd, from 12 noon to 12 midnight.
Damn.
Buy your tickets now. They're $30 at the door. If there are any left, are $35.
Well,
worth it.
Or we can just do a marathon in my house and order pizza, and you actually can sit in your.
You know what? Why don't you be quiet? Because not every day you get to see anime on the big screen.
No, which is true. Which is true.
But if you don't have the money,
like the Marvel marathon, like the AMC, you know, the 31 hours.
We need to do that again.
Well, we were until they fucked up the date and they changed it and made it earlier.
Oh,
remember, I had catering coming for.
What?
Oh, yeah. You don't understand. I do marathons. I do Marvel marathons for every phase. So for phase 1, I did a marathon, and I cooked. No, I ordered like 12 pizzas. For phase 2, I cooked lasagna with stuffed lasagna.
So you stuffed lasagna with lasagna?
No.
So
I actually
I cannibalized another lasagna.
I made you know the biscuit, the Pillsbury dough biscuit.
It's magical.
Okay, I made lasagna. I made lasagna inside of it, and then I wrapped it up in the biscuit and butter, garlic everywhere.
So I'm like, I felt my heart skip and my heart recover.
I'm sorry.
Just from you.
That was just wrong. And I need some.
So quadruple bypass right now.
So then this
it's
one,
hard to breathe.
Go through there and scrub that
so
shit out.
like this one, I was actually gonna like do a full out barbecue, and I was gonna do teriyaki Jack Daniel's skirt steaks.
You gotta take my damn number.
Like we will be. I need.
You had my cooking before, yo. Yeah. Her cooking is fucking crack. Like you don't understand. That shit was cracking the cup. When she
go back to Tyrone Biggums right now. We're wrapping everything up very neatly right now.
So, just a couple of groups on Facebook that I want to say thank you to for promoting our contest.
Oh yeah.
Gunpla is Freedom. Gunpla Knights, Gundam Knights.
Oh nice, those guys are good.
And of course our Gundam Builders NYC and Jay. Yeah. We are still doing the contest for the Marvel crossover.
Yeah, we got a lot of positive response back from that, guys. Great to hear that everybody's excited. That's cool.
I'm really excited to see what was the finished work coming up by next month or something like that. So we can actually see. Oh my God, you're more than welcome to enter. Also, you know, like, but unfortunately, we cannot enter.
Yeah,
I got
enough shit going on.
Somebody else.
Yeah.
Just come back and talk with us about it.
You know what? I might be the secret host.
Oh,
I'm down.
I'm definitely down.
And all of a sudden, you see the chair turn around.
Yeah.
They push the button.
It's like, I'm trying to see if there's any like latches up here that might shoot me out of the ceiling.
So
I want to say that we got a lot of love today. You and me, Jay, we had a lot of love on Facebook from our old friend Chris Perez.
That's right. Our original creator of the show, Chris Perez.
Yeah, original creator of the show, original creator of the page on Facebook.
Yeah, original creator of the page. Showed us some love today.
Yeah.
Which
you made me an admin on Facebook. I'm an admin on the page now.
Yeah, thank God, because I got tired of being like, all right, who the fuck are you? Oh, I gotta add you.
I know.
I gotta look through your shit first.
I mean, I do, and I go through and I talk to people about stuff. I try to be active or whatever, but I'm not on Facebook.
No, but I actually go through people's pages to see, because I try to weed out the
BS, yeah.
Yeah,
people are gonna troll.
Yeah, I hate that. Like,
get a lot of it.
So, but yeah, thank you again. We are really excited about what's gonna happen next. We're gonna take a quick photo with Tim over here before he goes home, and see you guys next week. Oh, next week, Azure Sky is gonna be on the show.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a musical guest.
We're gonna have a musical guest for the first time. Thank you to her for giving us the time and patience. From coming back on the show. Another young lady I would actually like to have on the show in the near future. She was a Suicide Girl model at once. Miss Jessie Jordan.
Oh yeah.
The one that I posted up the picture from on my Instagram.
She's super cool.
She's mad chill.
Yeah,
like she had tattoos like the. I had the picture of her with the. What the fuck is their name? The Powerpuff Girls before it got finished. So before she had the sleeve. So I would like to have her. We're still trying to get Husbandry, which is like a metal band. The
That's the homeboy, right? from
I know what that means.
Oh no, we gotta get them on.
That's,
We gonna
yeah,
do
we
this
got
on the
we gotta.
show? How we gonna get the horse in here?
She's a metal chick. Yeah, her. That's half Dominican, half Puerto Rican.
Awesome.
But she's like,
hey.
yeah, and yeah. So, and then we gotta get Leo, my boy from Best Buy. You know.
Oh,
yeah.
That's gonna be off the
Leo,
chain.
yeah, right?
You think I'm bad? Yo, me and Leo, like,
Yo,
you should.
Leo is
Like, it's over.
freaking man. He's a man. I miss that boy.
Yeah. So when
I told you,
think
Leo, I
I'm
told you.
bad by myself. When me and Leo were together, it was
It's
damn.
over. It's done.
It's over.
Yeah.
Is the store gonna be left standing?
It's
again?
like
Yeah, just-
this.
Oh, we will.
Destroy.
Then you can have the
Destroy.
the rocker chick, like, just do the background, a little bit of screamo as like the whole place like.
But you see, the whole thing with Leo's band is that they don't have a lead singer. They're just instrumental.
That's not.
It's
Honestly,
pretty badass.
No,
that's
it's no, they're
badass
awesome.
to have a
I
straight
listened to-
instrumental.
yeah,
If you ever have a chance,
Colorado,
there's
but-
Switchblade. It's Switchblade.
Mm-hmm.
Switchblade. So that's Leo's band. Then you have Husbandry.
How do you spell that?
Which one? Switchblade or Husbandry?
Husbandry.
I'll send you the link.
Husbandry.
Oh, husbandry. Okay.
Yeah.
Like
mating animals.
Does this horse
Yeah.
take the
Well, yeah,
lady?
Their new CD cover is actually
Does the
sick.
lady horse take the man horse to be a?
Like their new CD cover that she was working on
And you
was actually
walk the
pretty
street.
sick.
Big black
But
block.
once again, we are based in
Big back
Sunset.
walk.
We are in our home base is the Real Young Hobby Shop.
I'm sorry.
The Real Young Hobby Shop.
Come
Yes,
here, buy
please.
stuff, support it,
Yeah.
go out.
Yeah, guys.
And Kevin is
Thank you
awesome.
again. Peace
Bye,
out.
Kevin.
To everybody who celebrates, happy Easter.
Yes.
We've
We've
please.
got, and we've, like, Kevin's got fucking RE Nightingale, fucking high grade Neo Xeon,
I love that kid.
high res wing.
Yo, he has
He's got
the
he's got the
Trunks Time
Zeta
Machine.
PG. He's got the Wing PG. He's got the Trunks Time Machine. He's got a couple of different kinds of Exia PGs, all just chilling here on the shelf and just nobody to come by. Come by.
He has a Neo Zong wing of
Yeah.
light,
Yeah.
or it's a ring of light. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the ring of the psycho, the psycho, the super psycho. Yeah. So if you guys are looking for any of these kits, check it out. Go online. It's all available for there. I mean, if you're in Istanbul, whatever, you can probably get
Istanbul?
it to you, whatever. You know, it's cool.
Istanbul, Constantinople. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
dorks.
We're in New Amsterdam.
Tiny Toons all the way, baby. I love Tiny Toons.
Oh, and they might be giants. Come on.
Yeah.
Everybody
I
loves-
love them.
Everybody
I
loves
love
Plucky Duck. I'm going down the hole.
Yeah.
And then let it go down.
Or-
All right, and on that
All
note,
Guys, thank you again.
Peace out, guys.
thanks again to Tim.
Bro, thanks a lot, guys, for having me. I
It's
enjoyed
like a
it.
dating
Definitely
game.
want to come back and do
Yes.
this again.
Hell yeah.
Please, please,
Bring
please,
some
please.
kids with you.
Yes, I will
Yes.
bring some kids with me next time.
Even if I have to go to your house and go like pick
You
you
don't
up.
have to
drag you
come
out
to your
the-
house.
See now,
No.
I like had this like whole thing where I was like, all right, should I bring kids or should I not? I didn't want to lug everything with me,
Yeah.
but this next time I will bring my proper bag for it.
Nice.
Everything will be
You'll
packed.
look like Santa.
Yes, I'll be
You'll
like,
be like,
hooray! We're gonna get all this stuff. So,
But
Excellent.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, this is so funny.
that's it.
All right, bye.
peace out.
Bye.